Let's move it to London Stadium. West Ham playing Liverpool. It was a Liverpool team that got beaten in the derby and pretty much extinguished, I think, their title run. But listen, they're still very much in it. If they could try and get a result away at West Ham and stay intact. That didn't happen, Rob. West Ham 2, Liverpool 2. Bowen with the first goal. Robinson equalised. Earle went down as an own goal after it deflected off a couple of people. And Anthony got the...
Antonio,
got the 2-2 equaliser.
78 minutes, second half.
Yeah. Two big things on this. The game and the spat.
Okay, let's go with the game first.
Yeah.
First half, Liverpool, awful.
Yeah.
Right? We don't know what's... The flow, the rhythm, the first half was really, really poor. They give up a goal. We did a little analysis on it. There's 6 Liverpool players in a tight zone in the centre, and little old Jared Bowen picks it up there. Now, second half, better.
Yeah.
Much, much better. Jurgen Klopp's done his thing at half-time. They come out with better football. I thought Ryan Gravenberch, I thought that he's looking better and better every single week. That's a good sign for them. And they get back into the game with Andy Robertson, who squeezes the ball into the near post at 49 minutes. And then you think, go on then, go and take advantage. And then it was an own goal, wasn't it? It was an ugly sort of goal.
Well, it was a Gravenberch shot that Rick said off Gakpo shot. Hit Ogbonna, hit Souček, went in off Areola.
Now, bring us in that moment in time, 60-something minute.
Yeah.
Mo Salah's about to come onto the field.
3-player change.
So what the heck happened, and what did Jurgen Klopp whisper in the ear of Mo Salah as he's about to come into the game?
Well, it's incredible. So he was about to make the subs, I think, before the goal.
It was just before the goal, wasn't it?
Just before the
equalising
goal.
Equalising
goal. So there were 2-1 up.
2-1 up, yeah.
And then Jurgen Klopp goes over to Mo Salah and from 3 or 4 yards away says something
not in an aggressive
way, just almost something. Mo Salah reared up, had a go back, pointed his finger, then had another. It seemed like he had another go back to the point where
went back in, give him a little bit more.
Darwin Núñez had to get in and kind of separate the two. I mean, I just thought it was a terrible look, Rob. I thought it was a terrible look.
I'd say it's a sad look. A sad look, really.
Yeah, sad and I just didn't think.
This don't change anything, by the way. It doesn't for me.
No, it doesn't change
anything how I feel about
Klopp
Jurgen Klopp. It's just
Salah.
No, absolutely right. Yeah.
But it's not a good look for the team and the manager and the way that the season is now starting to look as we go to the end of it.
How it's unravelling, Rob, is like, gosh, like this isn't how it was meant to be, And I know that you shouldn't expect them to finish on a Premier League title, given what's happened at the club and being in and around it.
I think
really,
being up
really
there
great.
and even in the race was an incredible feat to keep them in it for this long. Because at the start of the season, I don't think any of us saw them being challenges.
But because they were there, and because they've done it before, and because
of him and that relationship,
and because of the finishing.
And sometimes that relationship with his players, Rob. Jurgen Klopp's biggest thing is he can get all of his players and drive them on. So something has gone wrong in that relationship for Mo Salah. That kind of confrontation or whatever it was that went on, and we shouldn't speculate what it is or
and
what.
Also, maybe not dwelling it too much. It's just a disappointing thing that we have to talk about.
Of course
because
we do.
It got the headlines, and it's surprising given what these two have won together.
And then didn't Salah on the way out say, "I can't say anything about it," or "There's going to be fire," which even adds a little bit more to the. I mean, really interesting, Rob, because Liverpool next week are at home to Spurs. Will Mo Salah be in the team?
I don't know. Jurgen Klopp might say, "Go on then."
He said he's spoken, and we everything's
he
okay.
He did look disappointed and
down,
upset almost. His interview. I mean, not in the mood to talk about this. I don't know.
They've got to be careful now that the rest of the season doesn't just
it's going to
fail away.
It's going to, isn't it?
I don't think it has to. I mean, it's the one thing that happens. I mean. The team and he deserves to be able to finish on a winning run.
Yeah, I hope so. I absolutely hope so. And again, it will absolutely not, for me, tarnish in any way what this great guy has done at this great club, from turning it around and winning a title for the first time in decades, and everything else that he's done. So it doesn't. It's just sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad. And then after that moment, Rob. Mikel Turner does score the header,
yeah,
to be 2-2,
yeah, 2-2,
and it all feels like, okay, like Liverpool are out the title race. Does it feel like, and maybe it's easier to say it on the back of what we've just talked about, Rob, does it feel like Jurgen Klopp, it feels
like it's the right time now.
Feels 9 years at that
feels
club.
like it's the right time. And obviously whatever was said and whatever happens in dressing rooms, it just like, things come to a natural end. And it was interesting that we're talking about this when we were talking about West Ham and David Moyes. And, you know, there's an argument, people are saying things coming to his natural end as well. And that is in football, Rob. And, you know, I've got to be honest, when you work under, I've worked under 2 managers, both for like 9 and 10 years, you do get used to the voice. You do get used to the way they're going to react to certain things. And I'm sure they do with you. And at some point...
But did it feel like it's getting a bit old now, a bit stale now? I was under Brian Robson for 7 years.
Not so, because we had usually in both the clubs I was at, played my professional careers, we had turnover of players. So you change your players every couple of years. There's different chemistry, different bounce, there's a different conversation going on. Didn't always seem like the same group, but yeah, that's we'll see how things play out with West Ham and Liverpool. Do you want to have
a quick thought on Arne Slot, who looks destined?
Well, my cup's half full, so I'm going to go on he's 45-year-old Dutchman who apparently, if you go down a list of characteristics, you're almost explaining a Dutch Jurgen Klopp in terms of how he plays, what he wants, his personality, developed young talent. He's coming from the Dutch League, and I know you have a few reservations in terms of the quality of that and what the Premier League builds. I think he's a bright man, sounds like a smart guy. I think I said to you, Rob, I would like him to have an English coach, assistant, who can be the connector, can understand. James Milner would be the perfect example. Go and say to James Milner at Brighton, come and start your coaching career, come and help me. James Milner
would that be to give him an expectation of what it's like at whatever, you know, West Ham United,
West Ham away,
Newcastle, St James's Park. I mean, he probably has a sense of it.
But what different things to do? James Milner will able to read the dressing room now and then, and maybe if there's a problem somewhere, step in for the manager and have a conversation with the player. Listen, he hasn't dropped you, or he wants you to play here, or blah, 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 blah. James Milner would know
the fixture congestion, the intensity of the game,
how you might have to rest someone or not, and connection with the fans, Rob, which is going to be huge. As important as what happens on the pitch, connection to the fans.
But it goes back to what he's apparently like. Yeah. And I think his personality is a big personality.
Yeah.
Dirk Kuyt, we both read the same article about Dirk Kuyt. I think the Sons in the Academy final. And he had nothing but good words to say about
perfect. He's really happy about it. So.
And he's a good human being, is what he said as well about him.
I saw that line.
Liverpool fans know that. And then, to be fair, you need that.
Yeah,
you need to be that type of
if you're going to manage that football club.
Yeah. It's just a jump up. It's the jump up like every, you know, from that league into the Premier League, the bright managers that are going to be doing their thing tactically against him. Yeah. The European games, the Christmas period, for example, and the amount of demanding kind of things for a Liverpool manager. Yeah. It's a lot to deal with.
Absolutely.
And listen, someone's got to get a job. Yeah. He's got the job. Well, he's very close to confirming the job. Yeah. The clubs have agreed a fee. It's just about his own compensation now, I believe. Like that's going to happen.
Hi there, I'm Rebecca Lowe, studio host for NBC's coverage of the Premier League. Don't forget to hit subscribe to watch more videos all season long. And for even more Premier League content, from original series to live matches, head over to Peacock. And be sure to tune in for Premier League mornings every weekend on USA Network and on Peacock. We will see you there.